2020 was supposed to be their year, the year they had been dreaming of. But the world had different plans. When the world gave them chaos, they found harmony. When the world gave them problems, they found solutions. When the world threatened them, they found opportunity. And when the world needed help, they showed solidarity. Their experience was disrupted, but not their education. Their face-to-face time was diminished, but not their motivation. Their routine was challenged, but not their will to succeed. They have emerged from this as better professionals, better humans, ready to face the challenges the world will throw at them. Beyond prepared and tested to overcome any unforeseen adversity. Not only did they graduate with a world-class degree from a top university, they also earned a second degree in resilience. They make our community even stronger and will make yours too. Let the world know that the class of 2020, our very finest and soon to be yours, is ready to rebuild the future together.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, and welcome the graduating class of 2020. My name is Marie Gideon, and I am an IE alumnus of the Global MBA and the Executive Director of Masters of the School of Global and Public Affairs. Welcome, deans and distinguished members of the IE community, parents, friends. Welcome, IE staff, professors, partners, and alumni. And of course, welcome graduates. Welcome to the first ever IE University virtual graduation, which I have the pleasure of hosting today. Students and guests, I ask you to tweet throughout today's event using the hashtag #IEGraduation, and your posts will appear down here below. Now, before we get this party started, I ask you to stop for one moment and give yourselves a round of applause. Applaud your resilience through a challenging and uncertain time. Applaud your determination and hard work, which got you here today. Applaud yourself for rising to the challenge, enduring restless nights, rapidly adapting to a new way of virtual studies, for exploring new ways of connecting while remaining confined indoors. Applaud yourself for taking a stand against social injustices and demanding change. Applaud yourself for starting a new chapter in your life, stronger, more creative, more tech affluent, and more determined to face the uncertainties the future may hold. Now, let's begin the ceremony with a welcome from social media influencer in management education, avid writer, travel enthusiast, and president of IE University. Please give a warm welcome to Santiago Indiez de Osoño.
Founder and President of IE, Vice President of IE University, Executive Chairman of Inditex, members of the IE community, dear students, families, and friends. Welcome to the commencement ceremony for the class of 2020 at IE University. It's an honor for me to make the opening address of a ceremony that is so important for you, for your families, and for our university. On behalf of the entire IE University community, I offer our warmest congratulations to our graduates for a well-deserved diploma that reflects their personal and professional caliber, as well as their intense dedication and performance. Looking back at the enormous efforts of our dear graduates, we all know better than they that they didn't do actually alone. We have to praise the efforts of those who have stood by them throughout the years, their loving family members and dear friends. To all of them, our heartfelt thanks and a warm virtual applause. Let me also take this opportunity to recognize all the members of IE University for their commitment, for their dedication and their hard work over the past weeks and over the years. When I'm asked about what is the secret of IE success, I always respond, it's our people, their personal and professional caliber, and allow me to deeply appreciate again the work of our faculty and staff, our heads of departments, our program managers, our commercial, marketing, and communication teams, the members of our financial department, the people in operations, in maintenance, and the magicians of our learning, innovation, and IT supporting teams. Let me also make a special reference to our founder, Diego del Alcázar Silvela, and to his son and Vice President of IE University for their continuous support and commitment and their leadership during this time of crisis. The program our graduates just completed has been an opportunity to transform themselves and learn many different things. For example, the value of diversity and the importance of showing equal concern and respect for our fellow humans. They have also realized about the relevance of sustainability in our actions and decisions. They have become more entrepreneurial and innovative. They are aware about the potential of technology for making a better world. And they have become more human, better humans, by cultivating the humanities. This year we have faced tough challenges, probably the most dramatic difficulties in our history, and we still have to keep in alert. In response to these challenges, IE University has implemented hybrid formats of teaching across all of our programs. This has been achieved in a remarkably short time. Our objective with this switch to an online format was to both safeguard the health of our students, faculty and staff, while simultaneously meeting our educational commitments by continuing to meet the highest standards possible, given the challenging circumstances. I would like to offer my sincerest appreciation to all our students for their commitment, their sense of responsibility, and their understanding of the challenging circumstances we were facing together. I hope that for all students, this period has been an opportunity to learn and further enhance their profile as global citizens. IE University is one of the most innovative education institutions worldwide. The current pandemic has been a time to explore new formats and launching what we call liquid learning. Liquid learning at IE is an interactive educational experience that comprises the best methodologies, combined physical and digital environments, and adapted to students' most convenient time and location. Allow me a clarification. Liquid learning does not replace face-to-face classes, but rather includes and enhances physical interaction. Liquid learning is flexible, adaptable, intensive, user-friendly, even entertaining. These are the hallmarks of our methodology, combining online learning, synchronous and asynchronous, with classroom-based approach. It also allows for greater relations with other participants, in presence or in remote. It stretches the learning experience beyond the class session. It does not replace, but enhances learning in a traditional class. It provides true flipping the class experiences. We also have ambitious plans for expanding our campus. Next time you visit us in Madrid, We look forward to sharing our new state-of-the-art educational facilities in downtown Madrid. Allow me now to ask two things of you as graduates of our school. The first is that your personal and professional performance continues to adhere to the same standards of excellence in the future. As IE graduates, you are called on to create wealth and to make management, law, science, international and global affairs, architecture and design recognized and respected activities. In this increasingly globalized and interconnected world, our mission is to improve our environment, to create sustainable value and wealth, and to assume a commitment to social responsibility. You are not alone in this task. You have the support of the whole IE community. My second request is that you maintain your link with IE and talk about your experience on your program. Your example will give management and the rest of the professions, future generations, examples, and it will become a reference to our future students. The world needs references for good professional practices and how to be good citizens in all facets of human development. And I'm sure that your performance as competent and responsible professionals will play an exemplary role in society. For our part, we promise to support your efforts in this very important task. IE is a relatively young university that in very few years has gained a position among the most prestigious higher education institutions in the world. The underlying reason for this achievement is our faculty and our staff and our students. The reason for this success is you. You people sitting on the other side of the screen and those who have sat there before you over the last 3 decades. And our challenge for the future is to consolidate this prestige and to foster new initiatives that further strengthen our international position. This whole effort will translate into adding value to your degree. We want to follow your professional progress closely. Moreover, we need you. Your advice and your support will help us to improve our activities, to put into practice new projects, and to bring the members of our network closer together. I would like to take this opportunity to invite you to participate actively in the initiatives of IE University, probably the most innovative institution in the world educational environment nowadays. We will need your support in many different ways, as associate professors, as advisors, as donors, as ambassadors of our institution, and of course, as the parents and grandparents of our future students. You can become part of this history. And in closing my speech, what I would like is to wish you the best for the future. I wish you luck, I wish you happiness, I wish you love, and I wish you also success. The class of 2020 will be remembered as one of IE University's best, a very special group of resilient leaders equipped to transform the world, to create a fairer and more equitable and sustainable global society. You have the full support of your IE community now and in the future. Class of 2020, congratulations and thank you. And now I'm so honored to welcome Pablo Isla, Executive Chairman of Inditex. Pablo Isla is a graduate in law from Complutense University in Madrid, and he became Spanish state attorney, attaining the top mark among his cohort. A few years after, he was appointed General Manager of Banco Popular Legal Services, General Director of State Assets at the Spanish Ministry of Economy, and afterwards, he was Chairman of Franco-Spanish Altadis Group, and in 2005, he joined Inditex. Since then, Pablo Isla has been recognized best performing CEO in the world by Harvard Business Review in 2017 and 2018, which highlighted his environmental, social, and governance leadership. And this year, Forbes magazine has selected him as the best CEO of the decade. As I'm sure you all know, Inditex is the world's largest fashion retailer with more than 170,000 employees, sales of 28.2 billion in 2019, and its products are available worldwide through more than 7,000 stores. Aside from his duties at Inditex, Pablo Isla finds time to sit on the board of a number of leading institutions, foundations, and companies, among them Nestlé, the Reina Sofia and Prado Museums, the Carolina Foundation, or the medical foundation POCNIC. Pablo, it's a privilege to welcome you as the keynote speaker of our graduation ceremony. You know that today we have more than 2,000 students connected from more than 100 countries. They are part of our class of 2020, an unforgettable class for our institution, strong and resilient. And we are looking forward to hearing your words about the challenges that you are facing at Inditex, the world's largest fashion retailer, with 8 brands such as Zara, selling in 200 markets and with stores in 96 of them. Many thanks for your time, Pablo.
Good afternoon, Santiago, and good afternoon to all those who are watching us online. Thank you so much to you and all the IE's university team for inviting me to participate in this virtual graduation ceremony. It is worthy of your merit being able to organize such an attractive and innovative event. I am very excited of sharing with you all such a special day. And please let me also congratulate you for your explanation about how the IE has faced the so many challenges this year has brought, and especially about your students' behavior for the last months.
Thank you so much for your kind words, Pablo. We are really looking forward to hearing your inspirational speech.
Thank you, Santiago. Hello, everyone. The first thing I wanted to do is, of course, to transmit you all my congratulations for your graduation. And I am sure it has been difficult during the last few months with everything that has happened. When Diego del Alcázar invited me to address you during this graduation ceremony, I would have never believed that we would be going to do it by video conference. Well, but this is life. Coronavirus is disrupting our lives, at least for a while. Of course, it will have, well, first of all, the main thing, of course, are the health consequences and all the people that have died or that have been ill during all these months. And it continues in a very significant way in many different countries around the world. But after that, there is no doubt that it will have very significant economic consequences. And this will mean for businesses and governments a lot of things to do: hard work, seriousness, perseverance, imagination. Well, there will not be magic solutions. There will not be easy solutions for the economic consequences that the coronavirus will bring. But we will all have to act in a very, very responsible way. And this is, of course, applicable to companies. This is, of course, applicable to governments. This is, of course, applicable to academic institutions such as the IE, and to all of us as individuals. And for sure, it will mark a before and after in our lives. And many things have changed. Recently, I was asked about how coronavirus has changed Inditex management style. And I was saying, well, that we need to make a difference. We need to distinguish between form and substance to answer that question. The form has changed radically, as you can imagine. We have had many video calls, many Teams meetings, Zoom meetings. We have not been able to travel. We have had to act with a lot of imagination. Just to give you a specific example, here in our headquarters in La Coruña, there are always, every day, a lot of models for the online pictures that we are taking, models, makeup, people taking care of makeup. Well, of course, all that was not possible, and then the online team they decided, they were thinking, what can we do in order to continue having all these pictures? And what they decided to do was to send the clothes, to send the garments to the models' homes, and then it was the model himself or herself, or the couple of the model's couple, the one that was taking the picture. So a lot of imagination, a lot of different things that have changed in terms of the form, but I always say that the substance has not changed. For us, it continues being the most relevant thing, working as a team, the commitment, the flexibility, reacting all the time to the situation. We have had many meetings with our brand managers, with our country managers. Of course, our strategy has not changed. We have three strategic priorities for us, or three main elements in our strategy. The first one is what we call flexibility. This flexibility means a lot of things, means the ability to react during any particular season, means that we adapt to the situation, whatever it is. The second element of our strategy is what we call the fully integrated approach between stores and online. This is a key element of our strategy since several years ago. We began with this fully integrated approach in the year 2012, and it is becoming more and more relevant. Our customers are also integrated in the sense that most of our online customers are also store customers, and most of our store customers are becoming also online customers. So for us, this fully integrated approach between stores and online is absolutely an essential element of our strategy. And the third one is sustainability. We began with our first sustainability plan in the year 2006. It was from 2006 to 2010. And we have continued through we have continued developing different sustainability plans. And currently, in the last shareholders meeting in the month of July last year, we announced very important targets regarding every aspect of our business. Of course, the stores, of course, logistics, of course, the supply chain, and what is even more important, of course, our garments, our clothes, the raw materials, to be everything sustainable with a very strict calendar about when all this is going to happen. So these are the three pillars of our strategy: flexibility, fully integrated approach between stores and online, and sustainability. Well, and here you are in this special moment, in this uncertain world that we are facing in the coming months and years. But as I was saying at the beginning, congratulations. I'm sure you have worked very hard, and particularly in the last few months, also with a lot of changes, perhaps or most probably similar to what I was saying, a lot of changes in the form of doing things, but not so many changes in the substance in terms of your education at IE University. And I wanted also to transmit to you that for sure your first thoughts in this very special day that I have the privilege of sharing with you must be with your parents, with your teachers, with your colleagues, with your friends. Well, they have given you a lot, and now it's going to begin the time to give it back. Today, I wanted to share with you 5 thoughts. 5 thoughts coming from my experience that I think can be useful for you in your experience. And they are very simple ideas, but I think it's very relevant to have these thoughts in mind. The first one is that people are any organization's priority. This is extremely relevant. A company is a human team with shared objectives. And this is key. This is key in any company. This idea of motivating people, this idea of the culture of the company. Whenever you think about any new project, for example, in our company, the first thing you think about is, do we have the team to take care of this new project? This idea of people, of motivating, promoting people, generating a positive culture inside any particular company. This is absolutely key in any company. And of course, if I talk about Inditex, about our company, this is also absolutely key. We have a lot of characteristic elements about our culture: humbleness, entrepreneurial spirit, creativity, hard work, constructive criticism. This idea also of empowerment of people taking really the decisions. I can share with you that quite often I receive a phone call or a comment when I'm moving around the company that I like very much, because it's somebody that, instead of asking for my authorization to take any particular decision, they call me sometimes to ask me, what do I think about this or that? Because the decision belongs to that person, and that person is the one that is going to take the decision. But he asks me to know my opinion. No? This is something I like very much, because this shows this idea of really empowerment of people taking the decision, which is absolutely key inside our company. And Santiago was mentioning at the beginning in the introduction some recognitions that I have had by Harvard Business Review or Forbes magazine, and I always say the same. I have the privilege of being the CEO of Inditex since the year 2005, and then executive chairman since the year 2011. But the reality is that all these recognitions, all these prizes are for the whole team, because I am the one who usually speaks in the name of the company. But if there is one company in the world that is the result of everybody's work, this company is Inditex. And something which is also very relevant for us is diversity. We have more than 150,000 people working for the company all across the world, and as you can imagine, and with the presence in so many markets, we have people from every origin, culture, race, religion, sexual orientation, whatever you could think about. And this diversity that we have inside of our company is one of the key strengths of our company. There is no doubt about that. When they ask me what is the most important competitive advantage inside our company, some people could say the business model, the logistics, the flexibility, but with a big difference, the most important thing is the people that we have inside the company. So this is my first thought about people that are the most important thing in any particular company, in any particular project. The second one is passion. Passion is key. It's key to be happy. It's key to have energy for nearly everything in life. And if you don't bring passion to what you do, you can be a very good professional, you can have a lot of knowledge, but you will never have a full professional life. And there is a big difference between the people who bring passion and the people who don't. And it's very important from every point of view. I will mention you about passion, something which is not exactly related to business, but show this passion and how passion changes everything. Inside our company, we have in our, what we could say, social programs. We have programs with very established organizations, but we also cooperate with with organizations created more recently. And I will mention to you two, which are very relevant for us. One is water.org, that was created by Matt Damon, the actor, and the other one is Every Mother Counts, that was created by Christy Turlington, the model. The first one is dedicated to bringing sanitation to Bangladesh and other countries, mainly in Asia. And the second one is dedicated to try to provide healthcare to women when they are giving birth, when they are having a child, because there are many women who die because of not having health assistance when they are having a child, depending on the different countries in the world. And you cannot imagine the level of passion that these two entrepreneurs, social entrepreneurs, are putting in what they are doing. And because of this passion, these organizations that are very young are becoming very relevant, and they are helping to thousands of people all across the world. So this idea of passion in what you do is absolutely essential. My third thought would be commitment. Commitment is very related to passion, but it means something more. When you commit, you are really putting everything that you have in what you are doing, and you are capable of anything. This idea of giving that little bit more, that plus of commitment. So it's acting with passion, but at the same time with a huge level of commitment. And this is something, as I was saying to you, that is also extraordinary. It's very, very relevant, this idea of feeling absolutely committed to what you are doing. Here, during the pandemic, we have seen this level of commitment in our teams, inside our company, all over the world. Of course, at the beginning in China, then all our Chinese teams working day and night when we were suffering in Europe, and we were building a humanitarian corridor between China and Europe thanks to our logistics capacity. Then when we were able to access our stores to offer our product inside the store also to our online customers, or when we were beginning to reopen our stores, we have seen a so huge level of commitment all around the world in our teams that is something really, really, really unbelievable. But for me, commitment in what you do is absolutely essential. The fourth idea I wanted to share with you is the importance of continuing to listen. And this is extremely relevant. This has a lot to do with humbleness. This is the opposite of being arrogant. And this is extraordinary. This is something that, because there is always a risk, and particularly if you as a person or you as a company are successful, there is always this risk to become arrogant. And there are many examples in history about arrogance and what this means in terms of consequences. And here I would say that the Titanic gives us a lesson. No? This idea that they thought that the ship was invulnerable, this idea of invulnerability. In fact, they were saying that God himself could not sink the ship. And when James Cameron was asked, you know, the director of the movie Titanic, when he was asked about, in his opinion, which was what destroyed the Titanic, he was saying that it was not an iceberg alone, that it was also destroyed by a state of mind. He was saying by an unseen force that would ultimately lead to the era's downfall. And he was saying that this was arrogance. So arrogance is extremely risky for anything you do in life, for you as a person, but also when you think about a company. And the opposite, humbleness and leadership, uniting people with leadership, with charisma, with engagement, with generosity, I would say is Nelson Mandela. Nelson Mandela, for me, has always been an inspiration about how to lead and how to unite people with many very, very big differences into one common project. The fifth thought I wanted to share with you is excellence. And for me, this is also extremely relevant, to seek excellence in every aspect of your lives. And that is, for me, absolutely essential. I think the person that has talked, in my opinion, in the best way about excellence has been Aristotle. And when he was saying that when we think about excellence, he was saying, we are what we repeatedly do. So excellence then is not an act, it is a habit. I think this is extremely, extremely relevant. And Aristotle was also thinking that, of course, the ultimate pursuit of human existence is happiness. And this happiness can only be achieved through excellence. And I would like to read you, before concluding my presentation, one mention that I like very much, and it is Viktor Frankl in his book Man's Search for Meaning. In the prologue of the English edition, he was writing something that I think is very much applicable to what I'm talking about happiness, about excellence, about what should be your aim in your professional and personal life. And I would like to share this with you. And he was saying, Viktor Frankl, he was saying, don't aim at success. The more you aim at it and make it a target, the more you are going to miss it. For success, like happiness, cannot be pursued. Happiness must happen, and the same holds for success. You have to let it happen by not caring about it. I want you to listen to what your conscience commands you to do, and go on to carry it out to the best of your knowledge. Then you will live to see that in the long run, I say, success will follow you precisely because you had forgotten to think of it. I like this very, very much, because this idea that what you need to do is what your conscience commands you to do, and saying that in the long run, success will follow you because precisely you had forgotten to think of it. And what you need to focus is in doing the right thing, in listen to what your conscience commands you to do. I like this idea, and I think it's very difficult to express this in a better way than Viktor Frankl. Well, this is all from my side. Please never lose the hope, the excitement that you are feeling right now. My most sincere congratulations, and of course, all the best for the future. You will have many opportunities, having studied in a so prestigious university as IE. You will have many opportunities in the future. And don't forget, if you think it's useful for you, about these 5 ideas I was talking about. People is the most important thing in any organization. Passion, commitment, humbleness, and being open to listen, and excellence. These 5 ideas, as I was saying to you at the beginning, they have been, for me, quite important during my experience, and I hope it has been also of interest for you. Many thanks, and my most sincere congratulations.
Thank you so much for your speech, Pablo. It has been so inspiring to hear you both about your personal perspectives, as well as to learn about Inditex challenges. Your speech will remain in our hearts and our minds forever. And now it's my pleasure to share with you the IE University Anthem, which has been composed and will be sung by our IE University students. I'm sure you will like it.
We are all one, together at last. We're all connected, near or far. When you're feeling nameless and your tears dry on your cheek, I will light you with my warmness. I won't leave you when you're weak. When sadness holds you down and friends are far apart, like a bridge over the letdown, near or far, here we are. Let's grab our hands in this liquid world, sing this song all around the globe. Let us rock our love all at home, sing till everybody feels our song. We are all one.
Wow, what an amazing anthem from IE University we just heard. It's wonderful to see the possibilities that we have virtually and at this year's graduation. It's a pleasure to have with us this year Margarita Liamcauco to present the finalist and winner of the IE Entrepreneurship Award for the graduate schools. Margarita is an alumnus of the January 2019 intake of the International MBA. She is the winner of the 2019 Venture Lab project and the current co-founder of the startup Mamu. Welcome, Margarita. It's a pleasure to have you here today.
Thank you, Marie, for your words. Our startup Mamu collects the byproduct of breweries and uses it as a raw material to produce fresh mushrooms. Of all the fancy titles that I aspired for after my MBA, Mushroom Lady just never came to mind. I don't know why. There are a lot of interesting emotions that come with receiving random pictures of mushrooms, but I think the most consistent and the most lasting feeling is gratitude. Every day I get to wake up, believe it or not, still at 8 a.m., and wonder, what now? What can I do to move us even just a tiny inch forward? And some days that means spending hours researching the health properties of mushrooms, and sometimes I'm planning happy hour, because I truly believe that there's a correlation with the success of startup founders and their success in playing board games. A lot of you are probably wondering, isn't it scary, demotivating, exhausting to do this full time? Well, 200% yeah. Especially, we didn't account for a global pandemic in our business plan. However, you also learn that the fear quickly disappears once you start that incredible pitch, that the sleepless nights are worth it after you receive your first grant, and that even if there are 10 things demotivating you, you usually only need one to keep going. I'm very grateful to have my family, my team, and most of all, my faith that assures me that even if I have no idea what I'm doing, God does. And in this way, being an entrepreneur is much like living life. I think this year we were all reminded that we just can't get too comfortable because the only thing constant in life is change. So before you go out there into a world that is changing dramatically, politically, socially, and economically, take a pause, take a deep breath, and look back at your past year. Even if it was in the comforts of Madrid, you stepped out of your comfort zone. You set aside your preferences to be a part of a team. And most of all, you brought your ideas to life. So whatever you decide to do after your MBA, be an employee or an entrepreneur, I hope you take this courage, this humility, and this resilience to embrace change, and most of all, leave with gratitude. So, just a pro tip, whatever you plan to do, I hope you're ready to have 200 photos of it in your photo album. Congratulations, class of 2020, and congratulations to all of you who participated in Venture Lab. Guess what? The world is ripe for change, and the only question is, who of you are ready for a bigger audience? And now, it's my pleasure to announce the finalists. And our first startup is Sonke. On behalf of the project, we have Ebenezer Dejon. Ecowila, and on the behalf of the project, we have Alessandra Casiraghi. Wellness Way, on behalf of the project, we have a Monica Hirad. Dome, on behalf of the project, we have a Samuel Bailes. Wetu Buipal, on behalf of the project, we have an Antonio Mejide. Crystal Academy, on behalf of the project, we have a Yatish Agarwal. Strive, on behalf of the project, we have a Lena Lawrence. Coolbox, on behalf of the project, we have Omotola Olaide Famakinwa. My Card, on behalf of the project, we have Abhishek Jain. Becca Beauty, on behalf of the project, we have a Leslie White. And the winner for the IE Entrepreneurship Award for the graduated schools is Abhishek Jain from My Card. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Please go ahead. You want to share a few words?
Yeah, we're very excited. The entire team has been working on this, and I think IE has really been encouraging us to pursue our entrepreneurial ambitions, and it's truly committed to innovation, disruption, and entrepreneurship. And thanks IE for everything.
Fantastic. Congratulations again to you, Abhishek, and all the best to you and to all our teams. And again, thank you, everyone. It was my pleasure to be here. I hope you continue to stay encouraged, to keep innovating, and always believe in your ideas. Thank you so much.
That was amazing. Thank you so much, Margarita, for hosting the IE Entrepreneurship Award for the graduate schools, and congratulations to the winner of the award, My Card. Now, I'd like to introduce to you Mosiri Cabezas. She is the Cdo of Ikea Spain and alumnus of IE University, and she will be giving the address today as former student of IE. Welcome, Mosiri.
Thanks, Marie, for the welcoming. I stand before you today because I am one of you. I hope I can share my perspective and hopefully offer you my insight for the future, which I know I needed most when I was in your shoes, ready to officially graduate. I have learned that one of the most important things in life is to be grateful. Being grateful for the opportunities and at the same time seizing them. Being grateful for the total knowledge that you have acquired and for the lifetime bonds that you have made with your new IE family. You now enter a larger IE family, the IE alumni community. Please don't disregard this treasure. Stand on the shoulder of those who had been in your same position before. Listen to them and hold their wisdom, sanity, and a tremendously unique and diverse vision. Let me tell you a little bit about myself. I was born in Bilbao, where I studied engineer, and after 3 years of hard work, I had to quit. It felt like a complete failure at that time, and I was completely lost and a little bit desperate. My mom trusted me, held me, and encouraged me to look beyond. Life is long. To see failure as a learning opportunity. An opportunity to learn more about my true self and to start again. And so I did. I finally finished my degree in economics. I was granted an Erasmus scholarship, and when I finished, I applied for a job in Telefónica. Just 5 months later, I entered the beautiful Gran Via building to start a journey that I was not planning of more than 20 years. And I am so grateful for what I learned, from what I live, and for how I breathe technology there. 5 years ago, I realized that I needed more. I realized that in order to be fully fulfilled, my heart, my soul, and my brain, my emotional and my functional side needed to be balanced and aligned with my values. In all of this process, I discovered that in order to write, in order to create, in order to teach and to shape my opinion, it is necessary to read. It is necessary to non-stop study and always stay curious. Never stop questioning and creating your own thoughts, please. They will guide you to the right path, or at least steer you away from the wrong ones. All of this brought me here today, both the decisions that I took and the ones that I didn't, making sure always that everything felt right, making sure it matched with my own truth. Today, I am just a proud mother, and I am humbled to have an amazing job that allows me to contribute to change the world by building a better everyday life for the many people in IKEA. To come this far, I needed to fail, I needed to reflect, and I needed to search within, to accept and love everything that makes me Mosiri, different, unique. Life takes unexpected turns, and sometimes you thrive, and sometimes you crash. But in these complex times, please remain calm. Stop, breathe, think, and sketch out your dreams and expectations. In essence, stay true to yourselves, and please never give up. As Ingvar Kamprad, the founder of IKEA, used to say, a glorious future to all of you. And of course, welcome to the IE alumni community. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mosiri, for your words of encouragement and inspiration, and for the symphony that gave an amazing touch to your speech. And now, the moment you have all been waiting for, the naming of the graduates. A special surprise, and of course, a message from our Dean, who is your champion for success. And for this honor, allow me to introduce to the stage Dean Susana Malcora.
Hi, everyone. This is the world we all live in. This is your world, the world that you will shape with principles and values that should transform it, make it sustainable and more equitable, not leaving anyone behind. At moments, it appears to move so fast and to spin so crazily that one will want to stop it and get off. Too many changes happening simultaneously to be absorbed and digested. At moments, it shows that its axis is changing, that we feel upside down while its cardinal references seem to vanish. The centers of power are shifting, and being able to comprehend this trend is daunting. A beautiful world in which we, as human beings, not always behave in the best possible way to take care of the planet and of its people. Still, a world in which we find hope in the most extreme circumstances. I will never forget that refugee woman from Darfur whom I met in Gazveida, Chad. She had 3 children with her, but 2 others were not there. They had been taken as child soldiers by the Janjaweed. She didn't know whether she would ever see them again. Although her heart was heavy, she was fighting for the children who remained in the camp to receive the best possible education. In her mind, education was the only hope for them to have a better future. These past few months have been particularly challenging for all of us. We have been tested to unprecedented levels in recent times. The impact of the pandemic is still difficult to assess in personal, social, economic, and political terms, be that at the local level, national, or global levels. The transformation that this crisis has brought upon us will be commensurate with the extension in time and reach. We live in times of change. We see the rise of illiberalism in the world. Some of the fundamental values upon which peace and prosperity have been built over the last 7 decades are at stake. From cosmopolitanism to open borders to free trade to, in many instances, the value of democracy itself. We see a rise in intolerance, in racism, that brings memories of an obscure past that we believe to have left behind forever, and yet is haunting us. These are, in fact, the very values upon which IE, your university, has been built. Here we believe in openness, diversity, and free inquiry. It is free and open societies that build the best minds and the most fulfilled individuals. We have supported you to develop a critical mind. We have prepared you to question what is not in conformity with the principles of respect for the other, in recognition that we are all equal within our cultural and societal differences. You are now well equipped to lead in the betterment of your societies with a respectful and inclusive perspective. We believe that freedom is the bedrock to thrive in creativity and innovation, and that your capacity to adjust and adapt are key attributes to excel in this ever-changing reality. As sinuous as the road ahead may look, what you do from now on depends on you, on your convictions, on your hard work, and on your commitment to overcome adversity. This way, your footprint will be recognizable and lasting. Go for it. Embrace the world. Make it yours. Our hopes and aspirations are with you all now. You are, from today onwards, keepers of the flame of freedom and openness, fragile and valuable things. So, dear IE community, by virtue of authority vested in me as Dean of the School of Public and Global Affairs, I confer on you, women and men of learning, these master degrees that recognize your high academic achievement, and I welcome you all to the IE alumni community. Congratulations. Go for it. And yes, now is the moment of the awards ceremony. First of all, we are announcing the nominees of the Best Student of the Master in International Relations. The nominees are Yannick Den, Rachel Mitchell, and Paula Kohler Alonso. And the winner is Yannick Den. Congratulations, Yannick. Everybody should know that Yannick is on the train, so a very odd setting, but it's great to see you, and congratulations again.
Thank you very much. Yeah, it's all very weird circumstances right now, but we make the best of it, whatever situation we're in.
Definitely, that's what we have learned this year. We adjust and adapt, and you have done it, and you have won this very, very important award. So, Yannick, my best wishes to you, and all the best in your journey, starting from the train. Congratulations. Bye.
Thank you very much.
Okay, and now we have the nominees of the Best Student of the Master in International Development. The nominees are Maxime Lelijour, Anna Freja Karl, and Jean-Baptiste Bove. And the winner is Maxime Lelijour. Congratulations, Maxime. It's great to see you.
Thank you very much.
Be able to congratulate you in this very, very special moment.
Thank you.
I hope you are enjoying this unique moment in which you have been awarded as the best student of the Master in International Development.
As you can see, I am very much, honestly. Yeah.
Maxime, again, congratulations and all the best to you as you start this new phase in your life. Thank you very much for being with us. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
And now I'm pleased to announce that the best teacher is Gaizam Amira Fernandez. Congratulations, Gaizam.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Dean Malcorra. It's a real honor for me to receive this award. Thanks a lot.
It is my pleasure to give you this award that represents a recognition for the great work you have done in a very, very unique year.
Indeed, it's been a very unique year, unique circumstances, and I would like to thank a lot my colleagues, professors, staff at IE School of Global and Public Affairs, and the students for all their support and for making this possible. And thanks to you as well, Dean Malcorra.
It was a team effort, no question about it, but still you have been chosen as the Teacher of the Year. So again, My congratulations and stay safe.
Thanks to all of you. You too.
And now I'm very pleased to begin the delivery of diplomas for our students. Let me start by thanking those who sent their gifts. I will start by mentioning the students of the Master in International Relations. The graduates are Mathilde Marie Claire Alban, Guillermo Alonso Simón, Mallory Baker, Daniela Bernalco David, Kulsak Bulbul, Vicente Carbonel Castañer, Ana Isabel Carmona Gutiérrez, Claudia E. Colichón Col, Ignacio Aitor de la Puerta Marco, Julianne de Thomas, Sonia Diegues Quintana, Soraya Dion, John Luis Pfeffer, Aranzazu del Pilar Flores Loyola, Alison Michelle Hidalgo, Juan José Illingworth Podero, María Isabel Jiménez Seyes, Patrice de Jouar, Un Yung King, Paula Kohler Alonso, Xavier Llanas Nicolás, Michela Mazzoni, Lungile Nosifo Masuku, Rachel Mitchell, Alessandra Napoli, Ronnie Negme, Renyuan Ullan, Guillermo Ramón García, Karina Zawaya, Emily Sherman, Martha Elena Schlomvoigt, Yi Shen, Victoria Shefilo, Stefan Colin Smith, Elizabeth Price Stoller, Alisa Swartzer, Yannick Den, Karthik Venkatalasham, Yukui Wang, Xinyu Wei, Yu Shang, and now for the Master in International Development, the graduates are Leah Abdel Jalil, Carmen Alvaros Marcos, Mia Flor Balanzac, Juan Pablo Barquiza, Nadine Bicharat, Caroline Bondim Cota, Jean-Baptiste Bov, Anna Carle, Reyun Cho, Paula de Blas González, Hallie Joan Damil, Madeline Delert, Camila Gino, Maria Carolina Giustozzi, Emily Kathleen Hutt, Jessica Christine Heath, Dominic St. John Kerr, Julie Marie Therese Arknolls, Min La, Hannah Mary Lahotny, Maxime Lelijour, Shuhan Liu, Belén Martín González, Ricardo Martins Maya, Andrew Stephen Moorman, Audrey Liana Nandu Shibindat, Matthew Nyamplu, Yi Plan, Charlotte Amfo, Orfe Sadek Sadeh, Anna Saraco, Naima Sujan Carlitl, Reiko Tarida Ortega, Alice Maria Vasconcelos Pereira Tavares, Zhenqi Wan, Si Yao Wang, Rufan Yuan, Qian Shang. Congratulations to every one of our students. You all have a bright future ahead of you. Thank you and goodbye.
We started 2020 ready to conquer the world, but no one expected what came later. Any sense of security or certainty was thrown out the window. Yet, here we are, at IE's first virtual graduation, we survived. But looking back now, we did so much more than just that. We thrived. We are the class of 2020. We're the innovators, the disruptors, the change makers. We are the lucky ones. And I say that because we have the opportunity to use the disorder and chaos of COVID to reshape the world around us and redefine the new global landscape. One that is just and kind. We will shine together like the different faces of a polished diamond. When you think about it, diamonds aren't valuable because they sparkle in the light. It's because underneath the weight and the pressure of hardships, they become strong. Today, I wear this graduation gown for you, for all of us watching this at home, as a symbol of resilience, change, and celebration. During the lockdown period, it was precisely our IE community who gave me hope. We rallied. We were there for each other. I realized that amidst the isolation, I was never alone. We are bonded together by this experience, and I don't know that any other school could have brought together such an eclectic set of misfits, but I'm glad we're here now. IE was able to embody change and give us the tools and connections to adapt together because we are one. We are resilient. We are the graduating class of 2020, and we made it. Congratulations.
Congratulations to all of our graduates and to our nominees and winners of the Best Professor and the Best Student Awards. And of course, a special thank you to you, our deans. Though tomorrow may not seem so clear and the world we knew yesterday may never be the same again, recall what you have accomplished during your studies and in particular in the last 4 months and how you have been able to make those challenges and get here to where we are today. And though you may waver and think this may be a very difficult road ahead, remember to lean on your alma mater and the IE community that you have built over numerous months. The most resilient and courageous leader, Nelson Mandela, once said, "Sometimes it falls upon a generation to be great. You can be that great generation. Let that greatness blossom, and let it start from today." Many congratulations and enhorabuena to this graduating class of 2020. Now wait a minute, hold on. The graduation does not end here. Please stay tuned for a series of exciting activities this afternoon. For our gamers, don't miss the chance to compete in the Fortnite final tournament. And for those of you who love cracking a case with an interesting twist, join the Escape Room Challenge. And if you feel the urge to whip up something exciting for a celebratory meal this evening, stay tuned for a special cooking class with top chef Danny Garcia. And for me, a night is never complete without some music and dancing. So tune in later from your very own living room and dance the night away with renowned DJ Steve Aoki. And finally, it's time for us to say farewell and goodbye. And we will close this event with the Gaudeamus Igitur and the Hymn of Spain. Thank you so much, and good evening.
Pos
you for this. Come on.